Hi, Cherry. Hello, all you beautiful cats and kids out there in YouTube land. Welcome to Planet Flipside. This is the makeup table. You got me and Cherry today. Doll may or may not show up. I don't know. She's changing the oil in her car. You never know how that's going to go. But we will all be back here tonight.
She'll be okay.
Yeah, as long as she comes back tonight. Tonight is important. Tonight is family game night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central, 7 Mountain, 6 Pacific.
Mountain. No, wait.
6 Mountain. 7 Mountain.
9 Eastern, 8 Central, 7 Mountain, and 6 Pacific.
Okay. And 6 Pacific.
Pacific, not specific.
Pacific. So there's a lot of things going on in the upcoming weeks, just so you all know. We are going to add some excitement to the makeup table. A couple things are going to happen. We are going to be dual casting over at Dolls and Eyes Twitch channels at the regular time, and then it'll be uploaded here. So it'll probably be uploaded between 5 and 6. It'll be uploaded before whatever the next show is, because that's what we're getting ready for anyway. And also we're going to start on Thursdays. We're going to bring in a new segment. I couldn't think of a word.
So there's going to be 3 on Thursdays?
No, actually, it's still going to be 4 on Thursdays, but we're going to bring in a new segment to the show itself. We're going to have, this was actually Cherry's idea. I've seen it before, but I found a spinner wheel.
Yes.
With all the colors, not just the primary colors. There's like teal and raspberry and magenta. It's got a lot of colors on it.
Just going to have to bring out all the palettes.
Yeah, you're going to have to just bring out all the palettes and have them sitting there, and we'll and get as close as you can. I mean, none of us have all of the colors.
Well, I mean, I probably do, but
it's damn close now. I remember last year when I was looking for a yellow. That's what got me to buy my first palette. Because you can't buy just little pods anymore. If you're buying anything that's close to what we used to call pods, you're buying one of these.
Yeah.
And they're not tiny.
No.
2 ounces, which is a lot for makeup. Anything more than an ounce is a lot for makeup. But that's Maharon Star Blend, which is my favorite because you can use it dry or wet. Their other one is called Pacific something. I don't remember now. But that you can only use wet. I don't remember. But anyways, those are going to be interesting. Oh, we got comments. Sorry. Vicky, Rosie, Brittany, hello, everybody. How are you doing?
Help if I was actually doing one of them. Jesus.
Are you making baby Jesus cry?
I am, because that's my job.
So yeah, so we were.
Oh, there they are! I flipped it sideways. Hey guys, I couldn't see you because I'm used to the chat being here, and it's over. You can't see it. It's over here.
She got confused.
You're easily done, dude. That's the problem.
So yeah,
like
so
my
try
to look at you. Get my camera. I try to look down. You guys are over here. Everything's backwards.
But the best way to find out what's going on, be up to date, is to join our Discord server, which is in the description below. Real quick, in the description below are links to our social media, so you can follow us on different social medias. There's a link to Planet Flipside Market. There's all kinds of merch going on right now. We have one hashtag dad, best dad. That's going to be on sale until Father's Day. Father's Day is the last day we'll have it, and it's not coming back. So this is a one-shot only thing. If you want it, of course you should do your makeup, Rosie. If you want to be makeup, do your makeup. If you have any questions, just ask. And I'll tell you, I have no clue. I have no clue.
Do makeup along with us. It's always fun. And then put your selfies in the selfie spot.
Yes, and put your selfies in the selfie spot. Also, there is a link for Doll's House Etsy shop. If you take that link, it will give you a discount automatically in when you're in.
Good morning, boy.
Hey, boy, how you doing, honey?
I should say.
It's after morning.
It's after morning.
After morning. Also, there's a link. Oh, and at the Doll's House, it's all handmade products. Right now, it's all dolls. I'm shipping some to her, and I'll be adding some. And
I swear, if I go
that
to the closet right now, I probably have 10 things I can send to you guys. They're not till, they're not good for till winter, but they're there.
Yeah, well, there's tons of stuff. I have a whole bunch of jewelry coming in, so you guys are going to have to keep your eyes open for that. After morning. Then one more down is KendraLash.com. Kendra Lash makes wearable art. All her stuff is pretty much one of a kind. There's some stuff that's similar, but nothing's exactly the same because she hand makes it all and it's beautiful. If you see my pencil jewelry,
pencil necklace,
the chandelier pencil necklace, I have matching earrings that go with that. She also has some rings that she uses resin in her Dremel, and they're beautiful. The big cat earrings, they're pink, that I have, and Doll has a pair too. They actually glow in the dark if you've charged them up in the light, but they are black light sensitive too. So if you put them under a black light, they glow like intense glow. And Doll has a necklace. It's a little blue baby. A little blue baby. It looks like a king cake baby. One of those king cake babies, but it's blue. And it has a little metal tag behind it. This is moist. And I believe that's probably why Kendra did it, because she's a smart ass. Last but not least, we have a link to Miss Shike Creations. I believe is how you say it. I could be wrong.
It's Trish. I know her as Trish.
Her name is Trish, but I think it's Miss Shike Creations is the name of the store. And until we get her here on the phone with me, I won't know better.
Right. I need to ask her.
And it's Cherry
I'll talk to her
Bomb
on
Pop,
Friday.
Cherry Bomb Pop, the whole word one.
Yeah, it's Cherry Bomb Pop in all caps to get you 20% off on her shop, and her prices are fucking amazing.
And I put it down in the. It's down in the link is down in the description.
I can show you just a few of her
Just
pieces.
a few.
This is one of my favorites. Justin freaks out when he sees it. It's a rib cage.
The rib cage.
She does custom as well. I've got feathers.
I'm gonna have to
These are all resin art that she does. This color changes. If I put this on, it'll turn pink.
It's mood changing, yeah.
And then this is my little Jack Skellington keychain who glows in the dark, by the way.
It's adorable.
If you guys have seen my Hello Kitty and Bats Maru plugs, she made those. She made, not that you can see them, she's made these plugs for me, which one has a cherry. They both have cherries on them, but they're dual-sided. So one side you can have white and the other side you can have black, or you can, whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
So,
Brittany, I do my makeup, but I need to clean up my crafts to start another order. Oh, yeah, you like listening to our smart ass. So guess what I did yesterday? As we're getting around to, I need to moisturize. And while I moisturize, because I didn't moisturize, because I didn't realize how late it was in the day. I tried to watch the first episode. I have to moisturize multiple times a day because I'm becoming old, and all of a sudden I need moisturizer. Today I'm going to use Nivea Intense Moisturizer. This is one of the few. Nivea is one of the few brands that us allergic people can use. Most of us. I was really worried too. My mom got it for me, and it's got a very pleasant smell.
Does
and
it?
unfortunately, for those of us who are allergic, if something smells good, it's probably going to bite
Yep.
your ass.
There's something there's gonna be something
I don't
that's gonna
know.
get you.
I don't know what it is, but it doesn't. And this is like heavy cream, so you don't need a lot either for your face. But my hands suck this stuff up like it's nobody's business. They're like, oh, thank you. I was so thirsty.
Your skin is like the thirst. It's real.
And honestly, people, if you do not hydrate, you're gonna have to use more moisturizer. So
and then you're
might
gonna
as well
take
hydrate
like
because
I do
it helps
when I don't
everything.
moisturize.
Yep. Hydrate. It helps. If you guys hear big booms, we're having.
Are you having thunder boomers?
It's what is it, July?
Yeah, no, it's June still.
Well, yeah, but it's almost July. We're getting close to hurricane season. It always starts out with a rumble, and it rains a lot here, though.
Well, and we're dead in the middle of nadir season, and we go from mid-March all the way till October, if not. So we've seen them in November.
Mm-hmm.
And that's weird when you have a blizzard going in October and the next week there's a tornado.
Yeah, that's why it was Michigan. No problem. So yesterday, was it yesterday? Yeah, yesterday, I downloaded Knockout on my Steam. I have a Steam engine on my computer. So Knockout is this dodgeball game. Like, it's like cyberpunk dodgeball or something. I don't know. There's all kinds of things going on. So I'm going through the tutorial, and I make an announcement in the Discord server that I did this. If anybody wants to, you can download it if you use Steam. You can download it for free until level 25. Then you have to upgrade it. And Doll actually showed up in the Discord, which on Tuesdays she never does, and says, "Well, after you do this, we can play, but not on a Tuesday." I'm like, "Why are you talking? You don't talk on Tuesdays." I'm giving her all kinds of help. Oh, welcome to the crazy life.
And she is absolutely. She takes the shit that we give her so well.
I know.
She is a fucking champ, y'all.
Oh, but me too. I get it right back. We dish it out to each other pretty good. I think that's why we work. Because we both are kind of like, no.
Right. But you have to have that kind of communication and open.
Oh yeah, you have to be the kind of person who says, you know what, I'm being an asshole.
Right. And
if
on
you can't
the other
do that,
hand,
you can't play with us.
Person, you have to be just as much of an asshole and understand that it's all in fun and it's never in actual.
Yeah.
But just don't be too much of an asshole. Like, if you want a safe space, be a safe space yourself so other people can have a safe space.
Yeah. Well, and it's also what I call that line of intimacy. How well do you know this person? Is this the right time to do that? Right. You have to be able to read the room. If you can't read the room, don't jump in.
Right. And
wait your turn.
Believe there's sometimes where I'm like, oh, I can't read this room, but I'm still going to be a smart ass, and it bites me in the ass every time.
Every time. Yep. Well, we were just talking about
moisturizing, and all I could think of was Doctor Who. Moisturize me!
Moisturize me. It's one of my favorites, actually. That's one of those Doctor Who's that actually unnerved me. That's unnerving. There's we were just talking about eyebrows before. I was gonna I seriously considered waxing my eyebrows on air today, but I was gonna take them at the arch, take them off so I could do more Give
See, my
myself
problem
more or
is
less lid.
I waxed for years, and I had to find a hypoallergenic wax that would work. And I have yet to find
Oh,
a
wow.
hypoallergenic wax that does not break me out or give me welts afterwards.
Right.
So I just got to the point where I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to start shaving them from the arch back. And I've
Right.
been doing that, and I only have to do that about typically like
that's my
once a
Q-tip.
week, and it's usually today because by today they're like, I'm angry.
Oh. So, just see how somebody was asking me the other day. So I have these little jars. Aren't they cute little jars?
They are adorable.
And they're plastic, so I can't break them, which is also very cool. This is Talenti Gelato, which this is sea salt caramel. I love this stuff. And I should never have tried it because now I'm a snob. Now that's all I want. It's like, no, the other stuff isn't as good anymore. I'm such a snob.
I finally found an ice cream that I can eat while being on keto, and my problem is self-control is an issue.
Uh-huh.
Because they come in pints. Okay?
Well, that's actually good.
Yes, it is. However, when you're like me, you think, oh, a pint's not going to kill you, and you eat the whole thing.
Oh, I can only eat maybe a fourth of a pint at a time. Half if I'm really going crazy.
Oh, I can sit down and I can eat a whole gallon of ice cream. I won't eat anything else for the rest of the day, but I can eat a gallon of ice cream.
That's a lot of ice cream.
And then I get all phlegmy and bitchy.
Well, and then I got this sorbet, which is sherbet.
Yeah.
It's just the way the Italians say it. And it's raspberry.
Ooh.
Oh my God. I made hubby take it away from me, so I didn't make myself sick on it. I said, I need you to come in here and take this away from me because I can't let it go. It like
just can't do it.
That stuff, it tastes like somebody crushed up raspberries and froze them. That's all it is. Just crushed up raspberries and freeze them. And I love it. I love raspberries.
See, and I can do. I'm a real big fan of sweet foods, and it's kind of hard sometimes when I'm doing what I'm doing as far as dietary wise because I'm not allowed to have a lot of fruits. Like I'm allowed to have strawberries, but then I run the risk of having an allergic reaction to the red dyes, which I don't care about. I just get itchy, whatever. Unless it's on my skin, then I blister. And I'm allowed to have blueberries, raspberries, and
like as much as you want of those, or do you have to be really
no, because they actually have carbs in them, so I have to limit myself.
I was like, because if I could just eat those berries right there as my fruit intake every day, I would be happy.
So
like
what I do, Justin laughs at me. He's like, "Why are you eating strawberries if you're gonna get itchy?" I'm like, "Because I love them. Leave me be. Let me live my life."
I'm allergic to watermelon, not highly. Hello, Morel. Not highly allergic, but enough that after a few bites, I can feel the top of my mouth start to itch a little bit. I don't fucking care. I love watermelon. I will eat it.
Yes.
I don't care.
Right. I'm gonna do what I want.
That's right. Because I'm crazy like that.
And I'm a nut about strawberries and bananas. And guess who isn't supposed to have bananas while on keto?
Oh, I can imagine. That has a lot of... Bananas have a lot of stuff in them, people, if you didn't know.
So in order to balance my potassium, since I substitute out things like bananas and potatoes, I end up subbing them out with like cauliflower and broccoli and things like that, which I have an obsession with broccoli now for some reason.
Oh, I like broccoli. I need to send you my broccoli cauliflower. No, you couldn't have the dressing. Never mind.
If it's blue cheese, I can't have it. Anything else, I'm pretty good with.
No, it has sugar in it.
I can sub the sugar.
Well, you can sub the sugar. It's a Parmesan. There's a whole bunch of stuff in the dressing. But I make this raw salad. It's cauliflower, broccoli. I put carrots in it, but it doesn't actually call for carrots.
Right.
And because I cut them up into like teeny matchsticks. And
Lady, I am the same way with oranges. I will eat the shit out of oranges, and the acid gives me wicked reflux, and I'm like, I don't care. I got Tums.
Oh, Kinker sores. I hate Kinker sores. Grapefruit gives me Kinker sores, but I love that stuff too. I'm terrible. I love fruit. Oh, my doctor, when I was pregnant with my second child, told me I was eating too much fruit. I said, you know what? Shut up.
Ah, I'm doing what I want. I'm carrying a human.
It's fruit. Now, if I was down in a Snickers every 15 minutes or something like that, that would be a different story. But
Right.
2 grapefruit a day is not going to kill me or the kid, and I'm happy, so shut up.
Right. Just let me do what I do.
I'm like, do I have to go get another 8-hour fast? With the first kid, he made me get like all these 8-hour fasts, and he couldn't handle it. The first time he asked me my social security number because he read the papers and didn't believe it was me. Because it came back textbook numbers. He's like, you can't have that good of a sugar levels. I said, because I'm fat? He's like, yes, to be precise. And I'm like, you're wrong.
Well, and I'm on the very far end. I'm over here hypoglycemic as shit.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's another reason, because growing up, my mom always made sure that we had some kind of sugar in case me, her, or my sister ended up dropping out, because all 3 of us have it. So for the longest time, everybody, like, people would freak out because all they would see me ingest all day was Pepsi. And I'm like, it's just so my sugar doesn't drop out. Or they'd see me sit down and eat a gallon of ice cream, or they'd see me just snack out on sweet shit real quick. And they're like, how do you do that? And not, like, how's your sugar not raging through the ceiling? I'm like, because I'm on the low end.
Well, and then I'm like, I do have ups and downs, but I can tell when they're happening. I'm like, oh, I'm having a sugar low, or I need to eat something complex.
Yeah.
And people are like, what do you mean? I said, can't you tell when your body just needs that? How can you not tell? Like, my brain stops braining.
Yeah.
There's no words, there's no sentences, no. It's done.
Yeah.
And I know I need to have like a peanut butter sandwich or something.
Muriel said that she went and stalked your page today, Vixie.
Ooh, I hope you enjoyed it. Which one? Which platform?
Probably TikTok, babe.
Oh, okay. Thank you. I had a little bit of a breakdown on TikTok the other day. You can see it for yourself. I don't usually post stuff like that where I complain about algorithms and stuff, because none of us can control any of that crap. But
right.
I saw like 15. I looked at my analytics for like my last 15 videos before that, and my average watch time was 3 seconds. 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's a scroll past.
Right.
And if it's the average out of 300 views, then more than 150 people just scrolled past my stuff.
Rosie, there's a ton of eyebrow tutorials on YouTube. I can't tell you how I do mine. I just get really frustrated and fuck around with them until I'm happy with them. And then I'm never really happy with them because they're not sisters, they're not twins. They're like 3-time removed divorced cousins from 2 different sides of the family 6 generations ago.
Here's my take on eyebrows. Eyebrows are one of the most expressive pieces of your body. Yes. Without eyebrows, we don't have a lot of our expressions. If you think about it, animals who have markings that look like eyebrows look like they're thinking like a people. So those basset hounds with the little brown across their eyes, and when they do the tilts and everybody goes, oh, they're so cute. They don't actually know what you're saying. They just have a facial expression that you recognize.
Right.
But that's why when people shave off their eyebrows, don't draw any on, people get a little wigged out.
I have what the fuck mark. So when I do this and I have no eyebrows, you can tell there's an 11 in between my eyes, and I'm very confused as to what you're saying.
And then there's me, who my eyebrows are independent of each other, so I can screw them up all kinds of ways.
So my right one, I can control whether it arches and does the
Mm-hmm.
My left one, however, that one is completely uncontrollable. So when that one pops up, that means something's fucked off. And I'm like, what?
So what it comes down to is play with them. Don't be
Yes.
afraid of it. And know that anything you put on should be able to come off. And if it's not coming off, you shouldn't have put it on in the first place.
Yeah, don't put Sharpie on your fucking eyebrows.
Don't use Gorilla Glue to glue
No.
anything on your person. Don't
No.
use Sharpie. Well,
If you're going to do the camouflage of your eyebrows where you want to bring them higher and you do like you conceal them out, make sure that yes, there are glues that you can use. Yes, Elmer's glue. I like the purple one myself. Yes, that one.
You can get
make sure you
30.
watch a tutorial on how to do it, and then try it. And it might take a couple of times before you get it, but you'll eventually get it.
I buy mine at Sam's Club.
Yes,
and I think it's a box of 30. It might be more than that. It might be 60. But it's okay because these are really handy to have around for other things. Like you're in the middle of a craft and you're like, "Ooh, if I only had a glue stick." Aha!
Oh, look, I have one.
Also, they're for those of us who are allergic to latex. Aha! There is a latex alternative called Right Stick, but it's very expensive, so I only use that for prosthetics. But if I need glue for glitter, for charms, anything like this is what I use. Use it on your face. It's completely hyperallergenic and it washes off with water. Water soluble.
Think about it like this. The craft world and the makeup world are very similar. There's a lot of products that you can use for both. Like when I did the aviator beanie for a show for Homespun Magic, it says that you can use fabric paint. It gave you a couple of different options, and then I didn't have anything other than black eyeshadow, and that's what I used to do the shading on it, and it worked perfectly. So there's always multiple uses for something.
It's the truth. It's truth. It's actual. Everything is.
And another thing is, people automatically assume that we all use brand name makeup. No.
Went wild. Especially if you're doing it for. Now I have some stuff that I like to use for when I go out. It's a little more expensive. Like when I was on stage I used Clinique, but there was a reason for that. Oh man. But what I found last year, I found Physicians Formula Healthy Foundation,
which you can get at Walmart.
You can get it at Walmart. You can get it on Amazon, and it's I would say it's mid-range.
So it's not full coverage, but it's not light coverage.
No. I mean in price. This is full coverage.
Oh, is it? Okay.
I was fairly impressed. The only other thing I'm going to try next when I have the money, and I'll tell you guys about it. There's this one. I can't remember what it's called. But they use it to cover tattoos.
Oh, Dermablend.
No, it's not Dermablend. It is like Dermablend, only it's the newest one. I want to say Eraser, but that's not right. Anyways, when I get it, I'll let you guys know. Because it's a fairly good price for it. Those things tend to be hundreds of dollars, and this one's like 60. So I'm seriously considering getting it. And trying it because I like to have a naked palette when I start.
Yes.
Especially if I'm doing a lot of line work, like when I do the spirals and stuff like that. I want to put on my own freckles. Pardon me. Oh, hiccup. I want to put on my own freckles. I don't want mine. I don't want my pores to look even bigger because I put this stuff on it sucked into my pores. So I'm going to look into that. Justin asked me one day,
he said, "Why are you drawing freckles on your face? You already have them." I'm like, but then I can't put foundation on. Muriel, I use the Tarte Shape Tape. It's a little expensive. This is a $30 container. But if you put that on and then you tap it in or you blend it in, because I do have age spots down my right side. I usually don't cover them up because that's where my contour is going to go. But yes, bubbles. But a good concealer, if you put them over your age spots and then you put foundation on, or you just blend them in really, you blend it in really well if you don't want to use foundation because sometimes it's a little heavy. It'll work.
If you're using a foundation, you can start with a blue eyeshadow on top of it too and see if that works for you.
Yeah.
Doesn't work for everyone, but it does work for some people.
Right. Get to know your color wheel very well.
Blend and blend and blend. The concealer, my favorite concealer is a full coverage concealer. It's a little on the pricey side, but not as bad as Lamage or whatever that one is called that everyone's using nowadays, which I don't like, by the way. I tried it and I didn't like it.
Don't like it.
Sace Lady, Sacelady, Sace Lady. This is my favorite. When I found this, I actually bought it on a whim because it was on sale for next to nothing. Now I buy it 3 tubes at a time from Amazon. This will cover anything.
Her crafting is done and she has no idea what to do for her makeup. You know, the funny thing is we never know what we're going to do unless we sit down and discuss it beforehand. We're just doing the damn thing.
If I have a character that I need to pull out for some reason, then I know what I'm
doing.
Right. You could always pick colors, either one and then do the range of shades, or 3 complementary colors. I try not to do more than 3 different colors that aren't on the same spectrum, because then you start to get, unless you're doing like a rainbow or something very,
right.
What's the word I'm looking for?
And typically if we, like, especially with this being Pride Month, if we don't have anything planned out, it's going to be a rainbow, or it's going to be pan colors, or it's going to be demi colors.
Right, it's going to be one of the Pride colors, which today I am using these glitters. Look at all that glitter! Which I got from Walmart for 90 cents. And they're like, it's like tinsel shed. See the little, they're like strips. It's like shedded tinsel. So when I'm done, that will be the last thing I do, though. I know.
ELF Camo Concealer is a really good one for store brand. You're right. Milk Flex Concealer for something that's a little more expensive. It is a little bit more expensive.
I have never tried Milk, but I hear good stuff about it.
A lot of people pronounce ELF ELF, and it's actually eyes, lips, and
face.
Face or foundation, one of the two.
It's eyes, lips, face. But I call it ELF because that's what it says.
Yes.
Kind of like S.H.I.E.L.D.
Right.
For all you Marvel buffs out there. I watched the first episode of Loki today. Honestly, I had to stop it so many times because of my children. I'm probably going to have to watch it again. But the concept was really cool.
Last Thursday. And I'm probably going to watch, because it came out on Wednesday, I'm probably going to watch it again tonight. That way, when I go to watch it tomorrow night, I'll remember a lot more stuff.
There'll be a memory game. After this, there'll be a memory game. All right. What am I going to do? I don't know why I did blue brows. I think that's what I grabbed. So I guess we're probably going to throw in one of the blue. I have 4 blue wigs, so I don't know which one I'll do, but probably do one of the blue wigs today then. I have absolutely no plan for today.
Was I live with you guys when I was talking about how I'm going to be able to get the switch here in a few weeks, or was that just a private conversation?
I think we were live. I'm not sure now.
Okay, well.
I saw something. Is it Black Lightning? Yes. I thought they canceled it on me. The newest season of Black Lightning is on. I'm excited.
Do they still not have that? I know they had it on the CW for a long time.
I'm upset about Batwoman. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm
upset that Ruby Rose is no longer on Batwoman.
That's why I'm upset. I watched the first 2 episodes of the 2nd season and I was done.
I didn't even get through the first season. I probably should sit down and actually try to watch it.
The first season was good.
Yes, it was. It was very... No, you know what? I'm a liar. I have seen the whole first season.
I like Alice. I love the concept of the character. And anyone who knows me is I'm obsessed with Wonderland. So that made it even more yummy. And I was so excited. And then the minute that my character's gone, the Batwoman, I don't know why it happened. I really don't care. I'm sure there's some kind of spin going on.
Well, hopefully, if Netflix actually catches on that people are watching it, they'll do like they did with Lucifer and they'll buy it.
Yeah.
And they'll keep running it. However, I don't know how they're going to run Lucifer after this last season.
I'm very excited about this idea.
About Lucifer?
Yes.
Or
where
about
they
the
went
idea
with
you're
the
producing
storyline, I did not see it coming. I was so excited. I'm still excited. So if you all watch Lucifer and haven't caught up yet, you should really catch up.
Go catch up and then come back.
It was canceled, but season 4 hit Netflix. Oh, so it's canceled. So this is the last season. I just finished the last season of Supernatural. I did an homage to it on TikTok.
You know how I have a draft, no, I've already released it, where we did the female voices of Supernatural.
I didn't see yours.
Then I have it drafted still. I don't know.
Oh,
maybe
okay.
I'll go through it. I'll find it anyway.
I'm like,
if I haven't released it, I'll release it. However, I found the boys, the male version of that audio.
Yeah.
So I'm super excited to do it.
Those are 2 young girls that I saw that audio is from. It's 2 young girls who sing it, and they're really good. And I can't think of their names now. Just so you all know, I am very particular about copyright. And if I use music, it's because I either know it's open source or it is copyright. I have the license to the copyright. If you know,
So basically
all of our openings, all our openings, all that music that's in our openings and stuff, I paid for that. And people try to come after me for it all the time, including TikTok.
There was a fight last week with TikTok. Oh, I was there for that
one. Like, dudes, my dudes, I paid for that. I paid for it. It's mine. It's like, it's copyright infringement. No, your computer needs to shut up. Yeah. Your computer is wrong.
I can send you the receipt where I purchased the damn sound.
I have the license. I'll give you a copy of the license. Actually, I didn't, though. I gave him a copy of the letter from who I got the music from. I gave them a copy that said at the bottom, and if you have any more problems with anyone saying that this is not licensed to you, just give us their email address and their physical address. We'll contact them via our lawyers. And I sent that to TikTok. Don't
Vixie
fuck with
is not
me.
one to fuck with when it comes to her music or a lot of things. Honestly, she's a fighter. She'll get feisty with it.
Well, it's like the images too. I'm really careful about images too because I'm an artist and I get pissed if people use my stuff too without asking.
Right.
So we buy stuff or we find out if it's
open source,
and we just make sure our ducks are in a row, which you always should. Just to be fair.
Yes.
Disney tried to eat our butts when we first started playing Minecraft. We were playing Minecraft on Gaming with a Newbie, and the skin we were using was Nightmare Before Christmas. So the music's going while we're playing, right?
Right.
So Disney tried to shut down our channel, and everyone's like, "Oh no, you guys are going to get shut down." And I'm like, "No, we're not.
Nope.
We're fighting it. You won't win against Disney." I said, "Watch me. I'm not afraid of Disney. I'm not afraid of no Disney.
I'm not afraid of no Disney.
I'm not afraid of no Popo. Go ahead. Call it Popo, ho.
She do nails. I need to get my nails did.
I need to get my nails did. Oh, people crack me up.
Oh, I haven't busted into this palette. This was gifted to me, but look at these beautiful, beautiful colors.
Oh, that's creamy. That's creamy.
I love
creamy,
it.
Dreamy. I used to never use yellow. I'm going to tell you guys this. I used to never use yellow. And then I had my siren character whose name is Esmeralda Nix, and I really needed yellow to highlight the scales and stuff that I was painting on. So I got this palette, this rainbow palette.
Love that palette.
It has about 7 different yellows in it. Now I don't know how I lived without yellow. I love yellow now. This is a great palette. Yeah, you guys can tell how much I love this palette. See all that tin shining through?
Girl, you can get back on Amazon.
I gotta use it a lot. I love the pigment of this palette. It's just great. The fallout's a little bit real, but it's not bad. I have worse on some of my stuff. But the pigment is just amazing.
And if you can't pull enough pigment out of a shadow, all you gotta do is dampen your brush and it'll pull right through.
Yeah. All right, do I want... I was so never. Now that
we were good kids last week or this week, and we washed our brushes on Monday like we were supposed to.
That's right. We did a phone call over on the Discord channel. So if anybody wanted to step in and chat with us, they could. Well, we cleaned our brushes out, and then we talked for like 4 hours after that.
Oh yeah,
because Cherry and I both suffer from can't shut up to save our lives.
Legitimately. It's real.
Yeah, it's very real. I'm doing a halo cut without cutting. So basically, I'm blending in the colors that are already there. So I'm putting the shimmer a little here and then straight down through the middle. And some people call that a halo. That's my go-to when I don't know what to do. I'm like, I got an empty space.
Don't be afraid of it. Just do it.
I have an empty space I don't know what to do with. Let's put a little glittery stuff in there. Some shimmer. Don't be afraid of bright colors. Do you know what? One of the best comments I had on one of my TikToks was this gentleman who's about the same age as me. So that was kind of cool too. Because you don't find that very often. People our age.
She acts like she's old as dirt.
I feel like I'm dirt. But anyway, he does some great stuff. He says to me, how do you get your colors so bright? I said, first of all, I wear way too much makeup. And second, it's, you have to know what your lighting is and stuff like that. And he said this is one of the reasons he follows me on TikTok is because how bright my stuff is. Bright can be fun.
Yes.
And depending on what you're going for, like if you're doing this for
you are not.
I'm 47, honey.
That's not old as dirt, ma'am.
I wore darker colors actually when I was younger. I started getting brighter and brighter as I got older. But if you're going to be doing this on a platform like TikTok or Likey or Instagram or something like that, you take a look at things that actually pop out to you. Is it the monochromatic? Is it the bright colors? The stuff that calls to you, the stuff that you like, emulate it. You don't have to copy it, just emulate it. Do something similar. Do something that makes you happy and find joy in it.
Yes.
That's the best way to go about it. If you don't like it, like Doll does some amazing work.
She really
does. But every now and then she does something that I absolutely love and she hates it. She'll absolutely hate it. And you can tell. There'll be like 3 videos instead of 20. And all of them, she's pan facing. So now there's me who, if I do something and I don't like it, I don't think I've ever, wait a minute. I did do one that I hated and that was my dead doll look. And I didn't like it. Doll wants me to do it again. She loved it. And it got really big raves on the different platforms. But it made me uncomfortable. I'm like, I'm not doing this again. It makes me uncomfortable. I don't feel right. So I'm never going to do it again. You got to know yourself and you got to be true to yourself because then your best will step forward. You're older than me. So is my husband. I'm not the oldest in Vixie Squad, though. We do have a couple people who are much older than I am. And when I say much, I mean much. But I don't think they're on TikTok. I think they're all on
Come on, foot.
Oh no.
So I sit in a corner, okay? It's a very small corner. It's hard to move around sometimes. But that's okay.
But that's okay.
What is my brain doing? Oh, that's what my brain's doing. Oh, that's the wrong drawer, dummy. Don't drop. Jesus, it must be Wednesday. I'm trying to drop.
If you want color liners, I highly recommend these Beauty Creation gel. They're called gel liners. The color is so impressive.
Honestly, I need to get some because when Wet n Wild had their colored eyeliners, that's when I started doing like the flames and whatnot that I did many, many moons ago.
I bought these set of Nambi. Now, where is it? Nambi is my favorite black crayon. And I buy them like 24 at a time because they're cheap. You get 24 like for $8,
right?
You know, but it's a soft crayon. It's we don't have to light it with a lighter like we used to do in the 80s.
I still do that.
That's bad for you. That's bad.
I know.
But I was so disappointed. These colors, I was so hopeful because it's Nambi. It's got to be great, right?
Right. No.
I use them for lip liners sometimes. But then I got these. These are awesome. Oh, you're only 4 years older than me. Then you're not that old.
No.
If you're only 4 years older than me, I've dated people older than you. Dakota! Doll's getting her oil changed. Dakota! I need you to go into the Minecraft game and put on the coordinates so I can figure out how deep in the mine I am. And we have to figure out what day and what time we're going to play so that I can run it on. Now you just need an outfit? That's exciting. What am I going to do? 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 Elephants on parade. I've been playing Knockout City though for yesterday, so I didn't even go on Minecraft yesterday. Oh, and I played a whole bunch of Mario Kart because I played Mario Kart with Crystal, and she was on. There's a thing where you can play with people all over the world.
Yeah,
and I did that last night and today. Couple times. Last night I did it, and Mama Bear of Three Cubs, Laughing Wolf, aka Heather, she was on there, so we raced with each other. That was cool. So basically, if we're in there racing, all you have to do is go into the part where it says, like we usually do for
comment for
at night.
So, another really good palette to get on Amazon is this one. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not. But,
Delance?
Not only, do what?
Is it called Delance?
It is Aura Glow Eyeshadow UV Black Light Delance. It's got all the pretty pigments and all the pretty glitters.
All right. When you're drawing on your face, here's the thing you need to know. what you're using is going to be a big deal on how stuff comes out. I usually start with either black liner or white liner most of the time. Sometimes I get ahead of myself and sketch something out. And then I go over it with something like Maharon wet. I'll wet that and make it almost like a paint.
So when you use white liner, by the way, on your waterline, which you're never supposed to put anything on your waterline, but if you
I don't put anything on my waterline.
I do.
I know a lot of y'all do.
If you use white eyeliner on your waterline, it opens up your eye a little bit more so your eyes don't look so tiny. Me, on the other hand, I put black all over my eyelid because I'm a psycho. And it makes my eyes look smaller.
You can also overline with black and white on the lid itself, and it'll make your eyes open up real big. Also contacts.
You posted in the Discord. Awesome.
Which college? FIT. SCAD. I wanted to go to SCAD so bad. So bad.
Okay, kids, the coffee has kicked in. I will be right back.
Classic ivory. Porcelain. Which is lighter? Porcelain. Full Sail University. I have no idea what that is. What is that? Is that naval? Send the final results to Cherry. Oh, I need a new one of these. Toffee. I don't remember what color I got. Now, if I'm doing cosplay or makeup that I'm just going to be wearing on the camera, I like these sticks by Wet n Wild, which they're not very expensive either, at least comparatively speaking. Because you don't have to use the really expensive stuff if you're not going to be wearing it more than a few hours. You really don't.
Oh, the belly growl is real.
You hungry, girl?
So I made a Philly cheesesteak bake last night. I took some strip steaks that I had and I cut them down and I cooked them, and the video is on my backup. And typically that would last me a good 2 to 3 days. But apparently I made it so good I ate the whole pan last night.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like I ate 2 steaks last night. Apparently I'm ravaging. And my belly's going, you fed us, and now you need to feed us again. And I'm going, no, it's not time yet.
It's not time. Wait your turn.
You're gonna send me the final result? Well, Muriel, you know, if you download Discord and you get into the Vixie Squad Discord channel, you can post your selfies in there too. And people are very supportive. We are very non-judgmental.
Oh.
And I would love to see it.
Yes. What she says.
That one and that one. Okay.
That's right. Don't need your help to make me look stupid in front of the guests. That's right.
It's a technical school. No, it's a technical school in Orlando. Ooh.
Oh, you'll be closer, even closer. Howl at the moon.
I
Here
love
we come.
it. Rosie, sorry, what? Oh, these were the ones that I wore when I played with the glitter.
Oh no, Vixie, what are you doing? Look at that dark eyeshadow upon your nose.
Oh
Don't worry.
no!
Don't worry. There's a plan. Now, here's the chant. Powder is our friend. We
Yes.
blend and blend and blend. Oof, my eyeball.
No, you're not supposed to stick to the tweezers.
You got a little rebel there?
Yeah. Come on, lay down. Do what you're supposed to do. There you go. Oh, there you go. You look so pretty.
See what? See, Mom, take you out when you be good. Take you out, show you off.
Babies are a lot of work. Yes, yes, they are. Oh shit.
Oh shit, shimmy, shimmy.
I dropped my eyelash glue on the floor. I don't want to fucking Jesus.
Uh-oh.
At my old house, I had this huge mirror, and I would sit up on the counter and do my makeup. And every time I would drop something on the floor, I would tell it, I don't want to fucking play with you anymore either. Got Discord downloading now. Sweet.
Awesome.
When it downloads, if you hit the link below, it will take you directly to the Discord, and you can go from there.
It's a direct invite. Oh man, you guys, it's so funny. When I look up there and I'm looking at my makeup, I'm like, I look down here, it's like I look like a clown. How it's just amazing how different it is.
But the thing is on camera, when you're filming, it's gonna look.
Oh yeah,
you're either gonna get the very dramatic, or you're gonna get the not very dramatic.
Yeah. Well, you have to put a lot. Basically, Mel always says I had to put on extra makeup so I looked like I was still alive.
So when I get the troll comments when I post, and they want to talk about my eyelashes, I'm like, look, you're not me. You don't film as much as I do. This is for filming purposes, and not only that, it's my personal preference, and you don't have to like it. I don't fucking care.
He said, that's very dull sounding. You don't know me.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
You don't own me. I'm not just one of your many toys. You don't own me. Other boys.
It's too hot. It doesn't want a cherry. Don't stick it in the freezer.
Yeah, they are cute, but they are a lot of work. It's the truth. It's truth. It's actual. Everything. Okay, you're being a little bitch. We're not even. Oof, I'm putting you to the side so I don't bring you.
Oh, I love you too.
My the lid wasn't going back on my white.
Rude.
It was not doing it. It was not
Not
having
doing
it.
the thing that it needed to do.
Exactly.
They are cute until they shit or pee on you or they puke on you, and then you're like, I don't
Or
want
keep
it
you up
anymore.
about the 5th day is when you're done.
And then they learn the word no, and you're like, these little fuckers.
Oh, just anybody who would like to know, no isn't that bad. It's want or more. Those are 2 words that a child should not learn until after they're 7. Because they will use it
Yes.
all the time. It's like I was teaching my kids sign language, right? And it was all good until school decided to teach my eldest the sign for more, or my middle child, my clone, the sign for more. I said to them, I did. I looked them straight in the face and I said, you know, there was a reason I didn't teach her that sound. Because then they think it's the universal word.
Right.
They don't use their other words after that. Where are we going? Tomorrowland.
You know, if he is only a month and a half old, and sometimes he makes me want one, sometimes I'm like the only. Yeah, wait! Your son is in the no stage. It's not bad. You just can't ask him a question, or you just have to tell him to do it. See, mine were argumentative, and they loved the word no.
My eldest, that's one of the few words he has. And he's 18 now. And he does use it, but usually it's towards me. I'll walk into a room when he's doing something he's not supposed to, and I'll look up and go, no, 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 and walk out like, I'm not doing anything. Mom's here. Mom is the great equalizer. Because I don't put up with this shit.
And on top of that, my gratitude is a real thing. And when people tell me no, I get really cranky. Don't tell me no. You just let me do what I want.
Somebody tried to tell me that I needed to tell my husband to do something. I can't remember what it was. It was like eat something or something like that. That he needed to try something. I'm like, look, I'll tell him what I always tell him. You're an adult. It's your body. Do what you want.
Yeah.
But if it starts to smell bad, I don't have to be around for it.
Right.
You know? So
Well,
many
and don't
people
get
have
me
this
wrong.
weird sense of, well, I can do whatever I want. Yes, you can. You can do whatever you want. You have free will, but there are consequences to everything you do, and be ready for them. And don't cry about it when they happen, because that'll just piss me off. It's like, you did it. You did it to yourself. Get over it. Learn. Move on.
Oh, Dakota said, I thought I was your oldest mom. Ooh.
Okay, technically, you're my oldest. Well, you're just not biological.
Well, and Justin will tell me no. Okay. And he gets the full on stomp my feet, huffing, why are you being so mean to me? Don't talk to me like that. But he doesn't tell me no to be mean. He tells me no to make things make sense. Like, should we buy this? No, not yet. Well, why not? I want it now. Because we don't have the money for it. I don't care. I want it. We can't right now. Okay, fine.
See, my husband's just the opposite. I'll be like, well, I was looking at this, but he's like, just buy it. I'm like, no. And there's been a few times where Doll has called him up and basically said, just push the button. Hubby, just push the button.
Today I asked him if he would get dressed. He said no. So I told him he had to get dressed so we can go outside. He said, okay, Mama.
Yeah.
We don't know that shit yet. So I've graduated from just being a brat to a spoiled brat at that.
That's what it sounds like. That gratitude sounds real.
Just like when I told him I was going to steal all the change. What else are you going to do with $183 in change?
And I believe wasn't it something like go on vacation?
Yeah, that was supposed to be, we were going to save it up because we have $500 put aside for a vacation that we can't touch. And he was like, we'll just save all the change until it gets to a certain point. We'll use that for a vacation. And I said, fuck the vacation fund. We never go on vacation anyway.
She says, I want to switch so I can be on Bitches with Switches.
I want to be out, and I will be within the next 3 weeks, kids. It is a reality.
Dun, dun, dun. See? You work hard and play your cards right. Good things happen.
I think Pixie is actually my biological mom. I was just switched at birth. Every time I try to put my age, it won't let me. That's because we're not supposed to know. We don't talk about it. Your device knows.
One of those things, I just don't care. It's so funny. People are like, well, you never ask a woman her age. I'm like, 47. People are like, you're not supposed to tell everybody. I'm like, why not? I look damn good for 47.
I've decided that next year, I'm not going to answer that question. I'm just going to say I'm the perfect number. That's all you need to know. And if they don't get that reference, I'm going to tell them I'm the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
I am the answer to life, the universe, and everything.
So as of right now, I am a year younger than the perfect age. You're going to be 20. You're still a pup.
He's a baby.
I'm the baby. And that's okay.
It is.
Here's the thing, is you're at that age where you can still do some of the stuff you did growing up, but there's still that adulthood shit that kicks in. And I was having a discussion with a friend of mine last night. We were talking about, how we both told our kid, she has multiple toddlers and I have the teenager, and we're both sitting here going, just stop growing up so fast, because once you get to an adult, it's trap. And I told her, I said, I've told mine, if you want to be an adult, you can pay bills. And he said, no. And I was like, well, then you obviously don't want to be an adult. Stop trying to grow up. 42, yes. It's not an age, it's a level.
It's a level. Yeah, I remember when we used to do that on TikTok, when I was on TikTok the first time. We used to put level whatever for our age.
Yeah. There's still people that do that.
Yeah. I had too many people ask me when I came back what that meant, and I was like, fuck it, I'm done.
If you have to ask me, you're too young to be on my channel.
Yeah, pretty much. You're asking me, I don't think you should be here. I'm a bad influence. Just ask.
Well, and I also believe that people live multiple lifetimes within a lifetime, and they have many chapters in different books.
Oh, I do.
And I've lived a lot of lifetimes in this life. And I've learned a whole lot of nothing, so I want to keep going so I can keep learning. I'm just going to sit here and stare at Dixie. She's doing some amazing shit over here.
If you all wonder what I'm doing, I'm using a hairpin, not a bobby pin, because when I use the bobby pin, it makes them too big. I'm using a hairpin to put on blue freckles on.
I need to get hairpins so I can do that, because I've been using a brush and now it just looks like I was playing in the mud. And that's okay too, because not every freckle is perfectly round.
I was just gonna say, I usually use a brush, but today I was watching people I watch on TikTok. And one of the creators that Sherry and I both follow uses a bobby pin when she does it. And she uses eyebrow gel.
Oh, Muriel found us.
Muriel! So I'm using Beauty Creations. This is gel. What they call gel. It's like a slick paste.
I've seen freckles done so many different ways. I've seen people use spoolies, and I'm trying to figure out how to do that.
I don't know how to do that. I use the Maharon, and I use a wet with a brush, and it's just like painting. And you just have to.
Well, I've done it. I've
very
used
steady
brushes
hand
to do it with the glitter, and I've done it with my pomade that I have. And
Pomade, that's what this is.
I've taken eyeliner and just dotted my face.
With eyeliner, I don't usually get as much pigment as I would like.
Well,
most of the
so
time.
I usually sharpen it, and then I start stabbing my face. Then I got to wipe it off every few freckles. And then I have to blot them down because it's just too much. And Dakota says, you're a great influence, Vixie.
Am I?
I'm not. I'm that aunt that will teach your kids all the bad shit.
I don't know if I'm a good influence, but I'm pretty damn good cult leader.
Legitimately tell you, I'm the reason why he knows every cuss word on the planet.
Yeah. I believe that. There's no doubt over here about that.
Well, I don't intentionally do it. It's just because I don't filter myself around small humans.
Well, I don't.
Brittany, go to the link in the down here, and it'll take you to our Discord. Or, well, I'm sorry, Vixie Squad's Discord server.
It's fine. It's yours too. You're there. You're brother.
Yeah, I'm there. I'm there. I make appearances. And there's a whole bunch of like little rooms in there. Matter of fact, here we go. We have those are the voice chats. We have the coffee house, which has multiple different rooms. The Planet Flipside has multiple different rooms. TikTok has rooms. YouTube has rooms. Likey has rooms. Insta and Twitch both have rooms. So you can post in different sections. We've been doing a lot of food porn lately.
Yeah. Oh, it's like, and then the TikTok, it was like, there's this trend that's going on with 3D pictures, and I knew people were using CapCut, but I couldn't figure out how, because I don't use CapCut a lot. I got it mostly for subtitles, to do something when I wanted subtitles. So I didn't know. So I posted in there, and Moth Spirit came on. She said, this is how you do it. So that's a really good.
I don't do a whole lot of I don't do a lot of the technical stuff. I'm old school about it. I just do I use filters, depending on which OC I'm doing.
And I don't usually do this. I do edits, but like I do the commercial edits, which is different.
Right.
Or like the Osmina one that you
saw
the other day.
Which was fucking outstanding.
I think that's the one that got me. Its average watch time was 3 seconds.
No, I watched that thing like 60 times in a row.
Well, thank you. Hopefully that changes then, because I was like, that took like almost a month to make.
Brittany made it to Discord.
Woo!
Let's see.
On the amino.
Well, needs a filter. Yes, I do need a filter, but I break every one that anybody installs in me. I'm just like, fuck it, I don't need those. Have you and Mel been keeping up with the amino?
No. I'm going to be honest with you. No. It's so much social media.
No. I'm going to start saying no. Tell me no.
But you can climb right back on that horse. I do not mind. So I've got some blue eyebrows, and I have 2 different tones of blue freckles. I'm thinking we're doing some kind of pixie today.
Ooh.
I'm thinking it.
I did find I have a bunch of different wigs in my wish list, but I found some tracks that I want to use that go from black and the ombre into like almost like a deep fuchsia into a purple.
Mm-hmm.
that I want to get, and I think I'm going to use that one for my Candyland character.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I found a couple of very platinum wigs that I'm debating on. As far as, and I haven't even named the twins' mother yet, but she has stuff in the wish list already.
Mom. Oh. A little too on the nose, huh?
What's the point of making it? But I don't making what? I don't know. I'm very
I
confused
don't
and cross-eyed
know.
right now. I must be tired.
He's talking about amino. It's kind of like
Oh,
Facebook.
gotcha. Uh,
Honestly, if you looked at the list of the social medias I'm on, sweetheart,
I'm
I'm on
on
so many
more than
social
I have
medias.
posted in my bio, and I haven't posted on some of them in 6 months or more.
I was looking at my link tree and realized I didn't have them all on my link tree, but I can't put them all on my solo because it's limited and I'm not paying for another service. And I thought, you know what? The only ones I actually use, I'm not on Likey very often, but I'm on there enough to have a presence. And that's it.
Right.
I am
I'm on there like 3 days a week.
TikTok fairly regularly, like once or twice a day I'll post.
Right.
Instagram, I haven't been posting on Instagram. I used to post at least 3 times a day on Instagram. I gotta start doing that again. And I'm on here Wednesday through Monday, Wednesday through Sunday, sometimes Mondays.
Right.
So, and now I'm on Twitch, and I'll be on Twitch even more now. I'll be on Twitch Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, and Mondays, starting next week. So, that's a lot of time.
Dakota says, Vixie, do you have a 9-tail foxtail?
No, but I want one. There's one I need on Etsy. There's one on Etsy that I really like. Hi, do you want to come up? Dakota, look what I found.
Hi. Sorry, I just got home not too long ago.
That's
That's
okay.
okay. We missed it at you.
Look, I got blue freckles.
I see. Very cute.
No, there's a 9-tail foxtail. There is a 9-tail foxtail on Etsy that I want. And it's very, very expensive because they wag. All 9 of them. And their length is longer than my torso.
Look at doll. Look at doll.
It's beautiful. It's
I
absolutely
want.
beautiful.
Oh my
And
god,
you can
Ninetales cosplay. Oh my god, Ninetales cosplay. Oh my god, Ninetales cosplay. Pokemon!
Sweetheart, I've been trying to do a 9-tails cosplay for 2 years. I just can't afford that tail.
I'm gonna do it, damn it.
It also has, you can also add LEDs, but I don't know how much that is.
Yes, LEDs. Oh my god, stop that.
So
What I keep
I
thinking
have
is
LEDs
we need to
plugged
make
into
them.
the back of the TV. And the funny thing is every time I turn off the TV, they'll flash a few minutes later. And when Justin's home, he's like, "Who's outside taking pictures?" I'm like, "Nobody's the TV."
It's the LEDs.
Can we all comment on how Cherry's hair looks really pretty because she got it cut and like styled and stuff? Can we all comment on that really quick?
Baby, I never styled my hair. I literally wash it and just let it do its own thing.
That's why it's got.
Wow.
Thank you. I shaved a year ago. I
much.
haven't cut it since.
It
I'm a
looks
bad
nice.
hairdresser.
I don't fucking know. It looks good. What do you want?
Thank you. Thank
Stuff.
you.
I want stuff. Lots
I
and lots of stuff.
appreciate the compliment. I don't take them very well, but I'll take that one.
So I was telling everybody that we're moving a whole bunch of stuff over to Twitch, but it will be posted here afterwards.
Yeah.
So we're working on that.
Yeah, once we get all the
technical
stuff done, which is actually on my part. So
I got my stuff done. I made her an intro and all kinds of stuff. So sure,
she did it in like one day. Like, oh, I'm sorry, no, it was a combination of 2 days, but that was honestly like a couple of hours of her working on something. Actually, so it was a couple of hours, including the intro, the background, the concept of an emoji type thing, and all these other things that I wish I had the technology to do. I would do it if I didn't have I would have if I had the technology. There would be a huge difference. But I do want to show you guys something because I'm super excited and
I don't know what
I
it
haven't
is.
showed you guys yet.
I always want to see. There's always stuff.
There's always stuff. We're gonna go outside for a second because
we're going on a trip in a favorite rocket ship.
Going through
the sky, little Einstein.
Yes. This is the garden. This is what I always talk about. When I'm like, oh yeah. Yeah. So these are the tomatoes.
Those are
nice.
nice.
You want to be my editor?
Look, hold on, wait. Look at this.
We can talk.
Is there a way I can flip it? Probably not. All right, anyways. So these are the peas. Look how good they are. Look at how
good these are coming up nice.
Yep. And I just planted those, which are the beans.
Saturday. So, and of course, I replant in Kansas. It's like, no, Jerry, you can't grow anything. We're going to have blistering heat now. And I'm like, fuck you. I'm going to water while it's the hottest part of the day.
Oh yeah,
because you need to get those little greenhouses. Have you ever seen those? They're like wired shelves.
I have enough in my backyard to put 3 back there.
Okay, so we all know my love of Halloween, and you know Jack the Pumpkin King, and we all know the cosplay that I have done of Jackie the Pumpkin Queen because. She's a descendant of Jack, the Pumpkin King, who have now taken over the pumpkin.
So, just so y'all know, this all fits into the hashtag classic legacies.
Yes.
I just thought I'd get that in there. And Osmina's in there.
Oh, doll, I got something.
I got a pumpkin patch!
That will take
her dad actually said, how many pumpkins are we going to have? And her response was, a lot.
A lot. No. I said, he goes, well, this is what, put like 4 or whatever. And I was going to play, apparently I wasn't supposed to, he didn't think I was going to plant them all, but he got me a little thing of them. I'm like, I'm going to plant them all because none of them are going to freaking grow. I know it. I'm going to kill them or something. No.
No. Pumpkins will grow.
Nope.
Pumpkins are like weeds.
Nope. They are huge. Look at this. This is my hand.
Look at doll.
That's your man. This is my man.
Awesome.
Trish, I bought that from Trish, and it glows in the dark.
Oh my god.
Miss Hike Creations.
Yes.
Which is linked down below.
Yes.
If you go to her Etsy shop, she does custom work like that, and it glows in the dark. Blah 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 blah. And if you use Cherry Bomb Pop,
all big letters,
all one word,
get 20% off.
20% off.
Oh yeah, these are the flowers. Aren't they pretty?
These are mom's flowers. These are the flowers.
So pretty. I have a house plant that my mother-in-law gave me that I can't quite keep from. It's like half alive at this point.
It's on the edge of death.
I give it sunlight. I give it what I'm supposed to, and the fucker's just gonna die anyway.
I gave you sunlight. I gave you a piece of my soul. Oh, sorry. That was a little dramatic. I liked it.
My goal is to have the biggest pumpkin so that when carving comes and everything like that, you know.
Actually, we have Dakota brings up a good point. Yes, I do editing. All the audio stuff, the intros and stuff, I do. Mm-hmm. Hubby does these. Oh, I think Miss Doll has not seen the newest one.
Of what?
This is Hubby.
Oh,
that's not the newest one. Sorry.
He teleports in.
Oh my god, that's awesome. And he teleports out. Oh, that's sick.
So the next thing is getting him to teleport in different directions and all kinds of stuff. Flip is Hubby. Hubby does the 3D animation for Flip, and he's our mascot for the channel. But I do the different openings. Like I'll play the first.
You guys have no idea.
So that was our old one.
Yeah.
And then you all saw the new one when we came
Yeah.
in.
If
So
not,
those
just
I
watch the
do.
playback. You'll see it.
Yeah.
So, funny thing was I got super excited when I saw the newer intro for Dollhouse because Vixie put Happy Hooker behind me.
Yes, I did. I did.
Yes,
I'm like,
she
I'm going to
did.
put this here. I wonder if anyone's going to see it.
I had to point it out, and I literally watched it, and I was like trying to pause it. I was like, oh my God!
But the point of the story is just, yes, Dakota, I will work on people's editings. I don't do them for free. I do them on commission base. So if anybody's interested in anything like that, I do commercials, I do intros, I do all kinds of stuff like that. Anywhere from 15 seconds to 3 minutes, depending on what you need.
Also, commission is the money and the price
Or
is based
barter,
off of
and
your
or barter.
needs. Yeah, it's based off of your
So-
needs, not off of anything else.
I missed you, Dawn. I can't believe you were late. Oof.
I'm sorry.
It's
The car had to be
you know,
fed.
sometimes stuff gets in the
Yeah.
way. It's okay.
No,
get
don't
hungry.
be so harsh.
the car needed a new everything. It needed
Oh, really?
it needed help. It needed help.
Vixie was talking about the Etsy shop earlier, and I was telling her I have a bunch of stuff to send
It's
to
not that I
you
was late.
that I
Yep.
have left over from like last season. And
Yep.
what I was going to tell you guys is go ahead and use, if they do sell, go ahead and use those for the channel or whatever you
Oh,
please.
thank you so much.
Oh yeah.
So-
no,
Yes,
that
some
would
people
go
don't realize how
straight-
much money actually goes into this channel.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I may not have
For real.
the fundage, but I can send stuff to sell to help with the fundage.
So if
and
anybody
that's
wants
all
this,
I ask from
Mhm.
any of the people that that do come on this channel and that do and
Right.
are regulars and everything like that. If you have any art of any type, if you do any kind of art, crafts of any type, just whatever it is, send it to me, and either I will fix it or I will sell it as is, and I will give you I will take a small commission for the channel and I will give you the rest of it. That's the only thing.
Oh, no. If I send you anything, I want it all to go
that's
Then-
cool. We can do
to
that.
wherever
then
you guys
we
need
can do
it.
that.
Because, I mean, I obviously haven't sold it.
And if any of you all want to support the channel, those are the two best places. Is either the Doll's House, Etsy shop, or Planet Flipside Market. And that's where you'll get
Which,
our merch.
by the way, for Father's Day, if you would like to get your father something, you should absolutely do that. There have already been 2 sales about it, so
I can't quite buy my daddy anything. It
It's
won't
okay.
fit him. He's only
okay.
this big anymore.
There's a sticker.
it's okay.
Oh,
yeah, you can put a sticker.
Hashtag best dad.
Hashtag best dad.
I think you'd be a kick out of that, actually.
People don't understand why I have such a dark sense of humor about his death. I'm like, first of all, it's been 15 years. Yes, I still have my emotional days about it, but he had a very dark sense of humor as well. And so when I talk about, my dad's dead, people are like, "Oh my God, I'm sorry." I'm like, "Well, I'm not."
I'm not. Didn't you say you get more one-on-one time with him now?
I do. I get him every day now.
See?
That's amazing.
walk-
Like, hey, Dad, what's up?
Oh, hey, Cherry, I'm back on my
Dead than
water
I did when he
again.
was alive. Wait,
I'm
what?
back on my water again.
Oh, hey, Cherry. Sweet. Good girl.
Hydrate. Very
Yes.
important.
Yes. Muriel and I have a water thing going. We try to keep each other encouraged to do so because I hate water.
Oh, I should start doing
Yeah.
my water checks on Instagram. I used to do them 3 times a day.
I
Oh,
try
my God.
to. So you're supposed to drink half of your body weight in ounces to stay hydrated a day. I try to go above that. I try to push for anywhere between 80 to 120 ounces a day. I don't always do it, but it's still a goal.
Right. And everyone, if you really should know your weight because you can actually overhydrate. There is
Yes.
such a thing
Yes,
as
you
too
can
much.
actually drown yourself by drinking too much water.
It's called a dry drown.
Yep.
So
When I was drinking upwards of do
all
what?
things in
You were drinking upwards towards what?
2 gallons a day when I was on phentermine about a decade ago. And my doctor was like, stop drinking so much water. I was like, the medication you have me on gives me severe cotton mouth. What do you want me to do?
have a soda.
Yeah, no,
Hot
that
tea.
was non-productive.
Hot tea.
So I had to break back. She said, if you keep drinking 2 gallons of water a day, you're gonna kill yourself.
Oh, I do. Actually, Dell and I both have Patreons.
Mhm.
They're in our links. If anybody wants to personally, like, that's for us. My Patreon goes to my cosplay. Her Patreon goes to her living expenses. So Doll can live. So I'm Doll's patron, and Doll's my
Mhm.
patron. I think that's what we
Mhm.
have now. We had a few, but they kind of, we kind of gave up saying anything about it because people never went to it. So,
Right.
but yeah, we both do, and there are different tiers, and you get different stuff. And now that we have merch, I might actually start adding some stuff onto those tiers.
Yeah. So like if you want to get this week's whatever or this year's or whatever, you could whatever. We'll listen.
I have
Just join the Patreon.
special content that gets
we'll
posted
just-
only to the Patreon, and
Right.
different levels get different stuff like selfies and videos and stuff like that. You get some people will get special backstage passes to like family game night and stuff like that. If I have more than 2 people on the highest tier, they will get their own special private live once a month. The people on that tier. So there's all kinds of stuff. If you go to the Patreon, you can see what it is, and there you go. It is what it is.
Tease with tease, and that's all that it is.
It could be a lot of fun. And swimming.
Swimming.
It's a fox battle.
Just keep swimming.
It's been a weird day. It's
So
just been an odd day.
Which means I'll have
I had Subway.
Do what?
You had a sandwich?
So I had a sandwich from Subway. Thank you, Jesse.
Yay, Jesse. Sometimes you're my hero.
I really.
Oh, you missed Polite. Polite was here, or she might still be here. You never know with her. Sometimes she's just listening. If you're here, hello. I was telling her that I was practicing knockout. I'm better at it than I thought I'd be.
Yeah. It's fun.
I'm like, finally controls that actually kind of makes sense. That's usually my problem when they have those weird controls that don't make sense. So.
You guys' makeup is great.
You're beautiful too. I don't want to hear nothing else.
I almost ripped off my eyebrows on camera today.
Thanks.
I was going to wax my tails off from the arch back.
Yeah.
Oh, you might as well just do the whole thing.
No,
that's what I was telling her. I said, mine are so thin, I might as well just go on.
I'll still have that little bit of a one, so if I don't feel like putting anything on, it doesn't matter.
Why? It don't matter.
Maybe because I need to go in stages. Hey, you went with one eyebrow for 2 weeks, okay?
Yeah. I told Justin I was going to do it.
It didn't grow back.
Like, you're just going to throw them on anyway. What does it matter?
Oh no! It's
she
funny.
Is here. Void is here.
Ah, Polite.
What are you making for dinner? I'm coming over.
We're coming over. Don't ever announce that on this channel because you'll have a team at your door.
I'm here.
Hi, you have food?
Aww.
We're terrible.
I play. I hope you're making a good dinner. Can I have some? I want meatloaf with mashed potatoes and green beans.
When I make meatloaf, people like it. I'm always, people are always saying, ooh, meatloaf. And I'm like,
Burgers and chicken, I'm there.
burgers and
I
chicken,
love
yum.
meatloaf.
We did
Meatloaf is
burgers
my
on the
favorite.
grill day before
When I
yesterday. They
do-
were so good.
When I do meatloaf, I do bacon wrapped meatloaf.
Oh,
Oh,
I
yeah.
use-
Oh,
I use-
yeah.
What do you use for your binder in your
Um,
meatloaf?
Well, sometimes I use eggs. Sometimes I just smash it all together and hope to God it holds. Sometimes I use almond flour.
I use oatmeal, eggs, and tomatoes, diced tomatoes.
So when I wasn't doing
Mm-mm.
keto, there was regular
People love
breadcrumbs, and eggs. And then since I'm on keto, it's either
never
just
tried it.
eggs or it's almond flour and eggs.
Almond flour I would use. I completely would use almond flour or tapioca
Mm.
Well, and with almond flour, you can do it just like
or
you would-
cornmeal.
the same
I've
amount
used
as you would
cornmeal.
use regular flour. Coconut flour, by the way. Yeah, you're only supposed to use a third of what you normally use. Did not know that. Tried to make cookies. Guess who didn't make cookies?
So it expands,
No, it sucks everything in because it's very dry.
or
So it sucks up all the moisture, and you got to keep adding more moisture. Because I tried to do a whole cup instead of a third of a cup, and it just wasn't working. It was just very flaky and very crumbly.
Yeah. If for gluten free, I use a lot of cornstarch and tapioca starch. Those are two of my favorite things to use. But for all purpose, either I either use Bob's Red Mill, which is mostly garbanzo bean flour, which has a heavy taste. So you got to be careful when you use it for like pastries and stuff. But man, if you're doing like muffins or like fruit breads or something like that, that protein level in those things, those muffins end up being healthier than like the old sunshine muffins that the hippies used to eat.
See, and I grew up in the era of Roseanne, where my mother thought it was perfectly okay to put cornflakes in meatloaf.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about that anymore.
Yeah, if you crunch them up enough, you can
Yeah,
use
I don't have
anything.
enough range.
Yeah.
Like I wear myself out, like trying to smash it down.
Yeah.
I just
You might as
don't
well use
think-
cornmeal. And cornmeal's good in
Yeah.
it. I use cornmeal.
Yeah.
I don't make real cornbread, guys. I found out. I didn't realize everybody didn't make cornbread the way I do. Couldn't figure out why every time I went out to eat, I didn't like their cornbread. I don't make cornbread.
What
I
do you
make Johnny cake.
Oh,
Because I put honey in mine.
Oh, what?
I put honey in
and
my
butter.
cornbread.
That's not
What?
cornbread.
It's not cornbread.
It's Johnny cake.
That's how my
Yeah.
family's always done it, and they're from the
It's a
South.
No.
it's Southern thing.
Oh, well, that explains it.
No. Yeah.
Honey. Oh, it's so
that
good.
explains a lot.
And you can eat it with nothing.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And regular cornbread, it's like it don't taste like anything actually in my mouth.
It's just very dry.
It's not good. You get
Hey,
60
doll, hey,
ounces
doll,
and pick it up.
hey, doll, hey, doll. Dakota
It's
wants
not
your
Twizzy,
attention.
it's Dakota. Just so you know.
Hi, Dakota.
64
What's up,
ounces
Dakota?
is a start. It's better than nothing.
It is a good start.
I know, right? It would be so good. Oh, burgers and chickens. Yeah. Nice.
Yes, burgers and chickens. That's why we're all
I'm
going
there.
to
Oh
Lady's
my
house.
God! It's Alice! It's Alice! Did you not see it's Alice? Alice is here!
Where?
Oh my God! Hi, Alice!
No, I didn't see. Where?
It's making me hungry. That's Alice. Decode she
Wait.
Code.
Oh, there. Yeah,
I don't know
there
how
she
to say it.
is. I didn't even see her.
That
Hi!
I did.
Miss your face. Well, I'm looking
Miss
back
you
and
so
forth. I'm trying.
much.
Miss you.
I didn't even see
like, where?
Alice. What's
Oh.
up, Alice? What are
You
you,
don't
doing?
know this
What's
name.
going on?
Well, when I actually looked and saw the picture,
No, I
I knew
don't.
who it was.
Yeah.
It's good to
I mean,
see
like
you.
regular cornbread, it's got to be drowned in butter.
Drowned it.
Literally, just soak that motherfucker. Just hold it down till it
Southern
gets right.
cooking, just so y'all know, if you didn't know it, Southern cooking usually starts with, and here you add the pound of butter.
Or lard.
And that's or lard or or a half pound butter, half pound lard, which makes the best chocolate chip cookies, by the way.
Yes.
It's the secret to good chocolate chip cookies. People
So,
like use all
Esther
butter, and
just
I'm like,
learned that
no.
you're supposed to use parchment paper when you're baking cookies a couple of years ago.
This one says to me when I was making banana bread. Oh, do you have lard? And
Liners.
I'm like,
Oh yeah, do you have lard? She's like, no. I'm like, okay, well, if you
Well,
don't,
you
that's
can,
fine.
you can sell lard out with Crisco, but it's just not as good.
Yeah.
The thought of having Crisco or lard in any of the food that I bake.
Actually,
You
it's
would be
better for
surprised.
you.
It's in a lot of food. Like if you make,
And it's so much better for you than so many things that people think are good for you.
Really, it really is. But like
It just has a
if
bad,
you make
it has a
green
bad
beans,
rep.
and you do it the original Southern style of green beans, there's either a ham hock or there's lard in there.
I don't care for that. But I like most of my vegetables steamed or roasted. So.
Oh man.
Yeah, steamed or roasted.
Yeah.
Oh, don't
roasted
get me wrong.
is my absolute favorite.
I'll eat the shit out of some roasted veggies.
Root vegetables in the air fryer is one of the best things in the entire world. I haven't done that yet. I like raw broccoli. The other day, yesterday, I was so hungry, and hubby's like, "What do you want? I'll make you something." I'm like, "Would you mind making me potatoes in the air fryer?" They're so much better for you than anything else. That so good. They're nice and crispy.
Mm-hmm. That sounds good. It just sounds good. It all sounds good.
I was the one who was very anti air fryer and anti Instapot, and I still won't buy an Instapot. But I bought an air fryer, and it changed my life.
I was in the house when my pressure cooker exploded.
You were in the house when the pressure cooker exploded. No, thank you.
There was peas in it, and there was glass and peas all over the place. There was still, like 20 years later, there was still a stain on the ceiling. They couldn't get it off.
I have a crock pot.
That was the scariest thing in the world.
I have the air fryer. I don't
pressure
like cookers scare the shit out of me.
Well, as long as you release the first.
Oh, I'm aware of it.
Not
use them. They still scare the shit out of me.
Now, I have to say, over the years, the amazing progress they've made with pressure cookers. I never use a pressure cooker. I do use a pressure canner every now and then when I am canning things like meat, or anything like that. You need to have a pressure cooker if you're going to be, or a pressure canner.
Love you too, Dakota.
But the pressure cookers, I have so many safeguards. It's like using a regular washer instead of one of those ones with a roller where I actually rolled my arm into one of those. Thank God I had one of the newer ones that has safety release, because back when they first came out, they didn't have safety releases and people lost their arms doing the laundry. So yeah, so over the years, the technology has gotten, it's kind of almost like to microwave level with the pressure. What do they call them? Instapots. It's a pressure cooker, but there's so many seals, and everything's electronic, and the computer tells it in its little brain. It's got a little computer brain. It's about this big, and it tells everything what to do. And
basically, it's a pressure cooker with a computer.
Yeah, and air fryers are tiny convection ovens.
Yes,
they're basically like the huge ovens I used to use at the restaurant.
The two that I have do like 7 or 8 different things. Like I recently just found out that both of my air fryers can be used as dehydrators, and I was like, jerky?
I have a dehydrator that I haven't used in years.
Yeah, jerky, dude. Oh my God, make jerky and then send it to me. Thanks.
We have plans. We have lots of plans.
Oh my God, teriyaki.
My favorite jerky is
buffalo
cherry juice.
Ooh.
They soak the buffalo in cherry juice for 3 days, and then they turn it into jerky. It's my absolute favorite. Oh, it's so good. If you all have not had real buffalo meat before, and I'm not talking about killing wild buffaloes, okay? Chill your shit. We used to raise buffaloes in Michigan, like more than cattle. There's more buffaloes than cattle. And we had the white buffalo born. We had a white buffalo born on one of the farms.
Oh.
When I was 17, so that would have been 89, I think, ish.
Well,
Hubby can do the math. Anyways, Olson's farm had the white buffalo, and people came from all over the world to see that puppy. Mm-hmm. And then we had to hide it because then people tried to steal it. And as just so you know, white buffaloes when they're born are a spiritual thing for a lot of Native Americans. Mm-hmm. And it's a good omen of things to come. And so people were trying to steal her, and it was her too. So it was double because the buffalo woman is also another thing. But when they grow up, they're red.
They turn color,
They're like bright red compared to their
normal
older
brown
siblings who are brownish and amber colored.
Yeah,
they're like red. It's like
they have a whole person here actually.
Mm-hmm.
We let them free range, and you can go out and you can see them, and it's amazing.
Mm-hmm. We took my friend Twinkle Toes. We took him, we called him a couple different things, Tutu and Twinkle Toes, which was he had a little bit too much to drink, and what happened was, he pissed me off earlier in the day. So I said, "Hey, Twinkle Toes, you want to go buffalo tipping?" Buffaloes don't sleep standing up.
Buffaloes don't like it when you try to ride them either.
No, they don't. People don't domesticate buffaloes. They get mad. Unlike cows and horses. If a cow is handled very young, you could ride it. Now, if it hasn't been handled, it'll hurt you.
You can ride them bareback. Mm-hmm. It just does take a lot of hands-on. Matter of fact, growing up, my mom would tell me stories of she had cows that she would ride versus horses, and she had one cow that would call her mama instead of me yelling moo. They would see her and go, "Mama!"
Mama. That's what they sound like. It's like the kittens that go, "Milk, milk, milk." If you ever listen to a little kitten, it says milk. It doesn't say meow.
Milk.
Listen to it. Next time you hear him, it says milk. So did you guys see who tagged me in? Was it Mel? Was it you who tagged me in the video on TikTok where the ducks were suckling the cat?
Oh, I've seen that.
I think Mel tagged me in that one. That's one of those things where people go, "How did humans start drinking milk anyway?"
We learned it.
It's called survival, pragmatism, and it's fine.
Well, here's the thing. When women back in the day were malnourished, which happened a lot, they would find a cow.
Or
a goat.
Anything, actually.
That already had babies. Anything. And they would they would feed their child off of that.
Yep. Because we're
survivor. We're survivors.
or they get the milk and dip rags in it,
and let the baby suckle
off the rag.
Yeah,
it's amazing what you can do when you need to.
It's also amazing what you learn when you Google shit.
Oh, and just so everyone knows, thank women for coffee the way we know it today, because Melita Benz is the one who invented the drip coffee maker out of a baby bottle filter and a tin can.
There you go.
In Germany.
It's always the
mother of coffee. You know why? Because Germans, when they want something, they're gonna get it one way or another.
All right.
They have determination.
I know my great grandmother.
Right.
Grandma Ludwig, what do you want? I already got it.
When we were cleaning our brushes on Monday night over on Discord, and Vixie and I were talking, after I got done cleaning, I went on a walk and I took Vixie with me, and we were talking about the town that I lived in used to have a very big German population because the German Air Force was there. And most of my partying was done with the Germans, and let me tell you, I didn't know if I was going to survive a lot of the time or not, but damn did I have a good time.
Germans are great.
They're great. There's a lot of freaking alcohol involved. Your mom used to tell you stories of cow tipping? Oh.
Well, cows you can tip because they actually do fall asleep standing up.
Yeah,
and you're not going to hurt them
because they have to.
You're not going to hurt them.
No.
They just roll into it. I've never heard of anyone hurting a cow.
Now there are times where
you might get,
one of their
you
stomachs gets off track, they have to go have a stitch put in to have the stomach put back on track.
That's very rare.
And cows will actually lay down when they've eaten enough food, and then they chew their cud, and then they get back up and eat some more.
Mm-hmm.
Also, cows have 3 stomachs.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Just so you guys know.
I watch a lot of Dr. Cole.
If you guys have not yet, there's this there's this great documentary that just came out on Netflix. It's called Life in Color, and it goes through all the different types of animals that we find so beautiful as humans, that are the brightest in color, and they use color and different types of artistic things in order to get a mate. So, for example, there is this one particular bird that will make a about 6-foot radius thing of different types of flowers of different colors, and it's like a nest, but it's from the ground up. So kind of like what we would consider a gazebo, I guess. But it's made out of sticks and twigs and leaves or whatever, and they decorate it with all these flowers and everything like that. And some of these things that they make are absolutely, oh my God, it's ridiculous, the things that these animals will make. And it's art!
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I find it funny that most people don't realize that the male peacocks are the ones that are colorful and the females are very dull colored. You find that with most birds, is the males are the more
It's actually most species except for the humans.
Except for humans,
and actually, we've traded off. Men used to paint their faces and wear the bright colors and the heels and all the fluffy accoutrements.
Actually, women were not allowed to be in theater or anything like that. That was actually a man's thing.
So
very, very.
I was watching the Librarians last night, and
I love the Librarians.
It was one of the episodes where Shakespeare was a big part of it, and the lead female was like, "Well, why don't you just have female actresses do this?" And Shakespeare was like, "No, what do you know?
We're gonna get shut down. It's against the law.
It's against the law. What are you saying?"
And that's the thing is when it came down to Shakespearean plays, that was all done by males. There was never a female actress.
Yeah, and they kissed each other.
Yeah,
for reals. But it was also common for them to have what are called night guards. Males would pair up with each other when they went hunting or warring or whatever.
Yes.
And then the females would pair up back at the home. Instead. So that's where the first things of polyamory. Dun dun dun. It's been around for a while. People just don't talk about it.
It's been around for a very long time.
I'm pretty sure it's been around since the dawn of existence.
Yeah.
Well, people ran in packs more than they did households.
Right. We're very much animalistic and primal on that aspect, and it's not very well studied. You build a family, you have a pack.
Actually, it is very much studied. However, it's just not like thrown in everyone's face because it's nowadays it's considered a taboo type of thing. Well, not really now, but
you can love more than one person.
20 years ago,
it's just how I feel about
20 years ago or so, it was a very taboo thing to be like, well, I have a girlfriend, but this is my fiance, or this is my wife, or this is my boyfriend, or this is my pet
lover.
Oh, whatever you want to call it. Toy.
Someone once told me on Instagram about 3 years ago something about how I needed to get laid, something to that effect. I don't remember exactly how they put it, and I went, between all my lovers and my husband, I'm really good.
Honestly, it's not about that. It's about
It has nothing to do with that. You
And the thing
narrow-minded
is what
twit.
goes on in your home or in your life as far as your relationships, that's none of nobody's business.
yeah. It
I
is
did love the
not.
way Caprica, after Battlestar Galactica came out, Caprica came out. And Caprica, the normal was
Yes.
poly
Yes.
families. The abnormal was these people, this monogamous households. Those were abnormal. People didn't understand how those worked. Also, the other thing that was very normal was same-sex couples.
Yes.
And within the polys there were same-sex couples too. And like nobody batted an eye when the gangster said goodnight to his husband.
Right.
You know, it wasn't talked about. Nobody, like, it wasn't put on a pedestal. It was just part of the storyline. And I love the way that they portrayed it and how their whole reality of all those planets was very different from
Right.
from the one that is here on Earth. So I thought that was pretty cool.
I'm gonna go turn my air conditioner off real quick because I'm freezing to death. I'll be right back.
I was gonna sign off, but that's okay. She can come back. I was like, I'm gonna sign off in like 4 minutes or less. Oh, are you ready for game night?
I am, and it's backed ready for game night. I don't know. I am absolutely.
I'm ready for it.
I'm ready. However, you know, I just gotta do some stuff in between, like.
Well, yeah, you got a couple hours.
Actually, I don't. I'm not even hungry.
Yeah, you do.
Like, no,
a little something, maybe.
No, I'm telling you right now, I'm not. I just literally ate a couple of hours ago.
Oh, okay. Maybe after that.
No, too much food. Way too much food. Half a grinder from Subway is like a lot of food.
Oh, I order
like
kids'
I'm gonna
meals and
vomit.
Justin looks at me funny and I'm like, look, this is all I can really handle.
That's actually a normal meal. You know, if you go to any other country, a Happy Meal is a normal meal. Those portions are a normal meal. I do that too. When I get a sub, I get a 6-inch. If I'm getting a 12-inch, that's like 3 meals.
Oh no, I got a 12-inch. Completely and 100% intending on eating the whole thing. I got
mind you,
about a little over halfway through the first half of it, and I was like, shit.
But that's okay. Now, mind you, I sit there and talk about it. I can order a Happy Meal and be completely full, but I sat there last night and ate 2 strip steaks by myself.
Yeah, but steak.
Yeah. No, and I mean,
yeah, but steak,
bake out of it. So it had mushrooms and bell peppers and the stuff that you can't have that I'm still looking for a substitute for you for.
At least she's looking.
Oh, cheese. Oh yeah. Well, there's a lot of different. I've tried. There was this non-dairy cheese I tried that I got from Walmart one time, and it was okay.
It wasn't the same though.
But it was.
I'm telling you, I am determined to find you something that will help.
So cute.
But normally, now I made it in a cake pan, and it only filled like halfway up. And normally that would last me 2 to 4 days, depending. But nope, needed the cow last night.
Needed the cow. All right, everyone, we will be back tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern time for family game night. Please come on over. Bring your shenanigans.
Bring a friend. Device.
And bring a secondary device so you can play along.
Or if you're me, bring 3.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Okay, hold on.
I duetted Cherry over on TikTok so you can see what she does.
Hold on. There's a big screen TV over there. You want my other phone? It's right there. I've got my Switch over there. Thank you, Jimmy. There's another TV up there, too, if you'd like. I mean, listen. There are options. You've got so many options.
Yes.
You can watch us on a Switch, by the way.
On a
tablet? You can watch YouTube. Yep. Computer. All kinds of things.
TV.
Anything that can hit the net.
Yeah.
Anything that can hit the net. So be here tonight. Make sure you go to.
Always fun on family game night.
Oh yeah.
It is. It's always a good time. We always
And
have fun.
and get here early and be ready because last week
everything was
the
full.
seats were filling up. The seats once the seats fill up, you got to play as an audience member.
It was amazing.
It was so the best. We had goals. We got a goal. Vixie,
and so much fun.
That off the list.
We almost made it to our largest audience at one time. Participating audience at one time has been 21.
Nice.
Last week, and that was one time on Creators Corner. Mm-hmm. That was with Rich Morse.
Rich, and
Rich well, we so hit awesome. 22 and we had on Household Magic.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, because it's Homespun Magic, dude.
Yeah, we did.
Okay,
we hit 22.
So then we have 22. To. So our next goal is 23. So call your friends. And we are up to 256 subscriptions. When we hit 500 people, we went up. When we hit 500, I am going to be buying stuff from the marketplace. I'm going to be sending some handmade stuff. There's going to be all kinds of stuff being handed out.
A grinder is a sandwich.
Well, yeah. Oh, right. I'm sorry, you guys. So in here, so over here in New England, we refer to sub sandwiches as grinders. When you get more down towards Southern territory and everywhere else, they don't do that at all. And I don't.
Well, it depends because there's places in Kansas that call them grinders. There's places in Kansas that call them subs. There's places in Kansas that call them sandwiches.
In Michigan, if it's cold, it's a sub. If it's hot, it's a grinder. Yeah. I don't know why. I don't make the rules.
It's just always a grinder, no matter here. Like here.
I know.
What's on for game night? Typically,
Pennsylvania Dutch who live there. Say that again.
I think typically we play the Jackbox on Family Game Night.
Yes, on Family Game Night.
Game Night is always Jackbox games.
It's Jackbox game. Yeah, we used to play other stuff, but now it's just Jackbox. And sometimes during the week we'll pull up some other Jackbox games because usually we can only get to a few. What we usually play is Fibbage, which is the line game. Then Murder Mystery Trivia. And then
TKO.
TKO is a big one.
And Jimmy buys all of the shirts.
Yeah, he does. One of the reasons why we do that, though, is also because Jackbox Games it's free for you guys to play, and
we have a lot of people play.
We can have a lot of people play it, and even if you're not participating in the game itself, like if you're not in one of the seats, you can still be in the audience, and you as the audience could be a winner. Like, dude, you could win as the audience.
Hubby was in the audience once when they won the Murder Mystery Trivia game.
Yeah.
Yeah, some places do call them hoagies as well.
Hoagies, that was the other one.
Oh,
but they're all called hoagies. I knew there was another one. I'm like, I don't remember. We call them sandwiches. It's the same.
Oh, dude, I went to Kentucky one time, right? And I went to go order food, and I was like, "Can I have a meatball grinder with extra cheese?" They're like, "What's a grind?" I'm like, "A sandwich?" They're like, "Oh, you mean a sub?" And I'm like, "What's a sub?" Like, do you mean a grinder? Is that what you're talking about? I don't understand what's going. She's like, "We don't have those here." I was like, "Yes, you do. I know you do." What do you mean? You have long sandwiches. What are the long sandwiches called? Subs? No.
Submarine sandwiches.
So.
That's why it's called Subway.
I never understood that until after my excursion over.
But the other thing is they decorate with the old Subway pictures from New York. So it gets a little confusing. All right. So we got stuff to do before tonight's beautiful show. We love you all so very much. Thank you so much for coming. This was a big show, actually. A lot of you people came in to hear us talk and put on makeup. Cool beans.
Sorry,
again,
here for all of it.
We'll be here Thursday and Friday, and then hi Flip.
Hi
Flip. Bye Flip.
Hi Flip.
We'll be here Thursday and Friday, and then this show is going to be moving over to Twitch. It'll be, but we will upload
part
the
of
playback.
The days. Yeah. So
Okay.
it's not going to be live here, but there will be playback. And
Here.
this will also give us a chance to edit the videos and
I was
all
gonna say
that fun
if it's
stuff.
done live on Twitch, there's still interaction with.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
no, yes, but you still have to go to Twitch.
Right.
For
Which is
it to
another
be
app you can
live.
download, by the way, guys. And I totally
Yes.
recommend that you do that.
Yes.
Yep. Go there, go to Twitch, download it. Please follow me and Vixie, Doll147 over there.
And Polite
Vixen
is
Little
there.
Paw. Polite is there.
Dakota's
Like,
there.
what are you? Yeah, Dakota's
Who
there.
let Mel
A
know
lot of
the
people
links
are
were
there.
in the description because I was supposed to be hiding those. I didn't know she was coming today.
Who?
No.
She just said that the links are in the bio.
All right.
I'm trying to hide the links from Mel.
Oh, I see.
So
she likes you to put them back when she take them.
Yeah. Well.
See, what
yeah.
happened was everyone's crazy on this channel. And we will see you all tonight.
Cherry is a thief. She's a trash panda, you guys.
That's funny because that's what I called Justin because he loves raccoons and he used to work for a trash company, so he's trash panda in my phone. I'm Fart Squirrel.
I'm dying. Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. No fucking
Wow.
way, dude.
I love you all so much.
I really need to meet this man. One of these days, Trucker needs to come on here and at least say hello.
Yeah.
He does.
I want to.
Every once in a while, if he's home, you'll see me talk to him. He'll be in the background. But one of these days, I'm gonna have to pick a different spot for filming so he can actually walk by and wave.
This is
Because
true.
he'll do that on Friday nights when I get on Stitch and Bitch with Carrie, and like I'm in the bedroom, so he'll walk by, and he's just like, he's sociable out in public. He's not really a big online presence, and he likes to keep a lot of. He's a very private person, which is fine. But it's funny because people have now referred to him as Mr. Cherry.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I'm like, no, that's Big Ham Hock. That's not Mr. Cherry.
Yeah.
Big
This
Ham
is the
Hock.
same bat. This is the same bat channel tonight.
Yes, same
Here
bat.
on Planet
Well, not
Flipside.
same bat time, but same bat channel.
Same bat channel, not same bat time. So, all right. So, love you all. I will talk to you. I will leave a few hellos, highs over on the Discord, and I'll see you all tonight. Thank you for stopping in.
Please. I'd like some food porn.
Food porn.
Making zucchini cheesy bread tonight, so I'll put it up.
Ooh, that sounds yummy.
Thank you. Can't wait.
Remember, we're all made up of the stuff of stars, and that makes us extraordinary creatures. So find your spark, ignite your passions, and make your dreams come true. We believe in you. And we'll catch y'all on Planet Flipside.
Okay, love
See
you.
you tonight.
Bye.